What's up, Jet fans? In this video, we're going to talk about what matters for this upcoming season, the 2025 season. We've had the past couple of seasons, they have been seasons where it's like, all right, Super Bowl or bust, right? With Aaron Rodgers, a quarterback who's in his 40s. They have been Super Bowl or bust seasons. This season is not like that at all. We have a bridge quarterback in Justin Fields. And just to be completely honest, the win-loss record this year doesn't matter that much. That's why I haven't even made a season prediction video going through every game. Maybe I still will, but just honestly, it doesn't matter that much this year. We have a new quarterback, a new head coach, and we're going to have to look at the small things and look at specific things to try to evaluate this team's future, because this team's win-loss right now does not matter that much. And that's honestly, I'm not mad about that. We've been such a, exciting and so much media going into this Jets team the past couple of years. I think it's good to just have a calm year. We don't need all the noise. We can just play some football, analyze some specific things, and just really take a deep breath. The first thing, and maybe the most important thing to keep an eye on this year, is Aaron Glenn. He's a brand new head coach, and it's going to be really interesting to see how he appears this season. You can have so much media and stuff going into a head coach about all the stuff he's doing good during training camp and the off season, all sorts of stuff, but what's really going to matter is what he does during the games and how the players are. And there's a difference between talent, right? I don't think this team is talented enough to make that much noise in the playoffs and the postseason. But there's some stuff that the coach can do, like development, working with the players, schemes, all sorts of things. So it's going to be important to see his decision making, right? No matter how bad your team is, right, or untalented your team is, what plays does he call on 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, 4th and 1? Right, that's something that doesn't really matter about the talent on this team. It's just what he does. Does his schemes work? He's a defensive-minded head coach. Is his defense playing well? Does he call smart defensive plays, not just offensive plays? Other stuff that the head coach can do is discipline, right? We had so many penalties last year. Some of that was on Robert Saleh, I suppose, and lots of the noise coming into this season is, Aaron Glenn, he's a disciplinarian. He's going to keep these guys right, and it's going to be important to pay attention. Is that true, or is that just noise? And, maybe there's one or two players who get a lot of penalties, but overall, is the team taking a lot of penalties or not? And it's going to be important to see how that works out. The other thing I do want to pay attention to is the Jets' offensive line. We have a very young offensive line, a rookie at right tackle, going into his second year at left tackle, a young center, Elijah Vera Tucker, young guard, and then John Simpson, who's kind of the odd man out and a bit older than everyone else. But it's this offensive line, at least 4 of these guys, maybe John Simpson also works out. This could be our offensive line for 5 years, 10 years, if these guys play well. And I think it's going to be super important to pay attention to what these guys do. Also, right, I think everything starts with the offensive line. If a wide receiver is playing poorly, is it because the wide receiver is playing poorly, or his defenders will say, no, the quarterback's making bad throws, or there's no other wide receivers, so the defense can double and triple team this wide receiver. Same thing with the quarterback, right? Is the quarterback playing poorly, or does he just not have enough weapons? Is his offensive line bad? And we can analyze all that stuff, but everything starts with the offensive line. How much time do they give the quarterback? How much do the running backs have space, right? Everything kind of starts with the offensive line. And if this offensive line, it's young, we invested a lot of draft capital into it, will this be the offensive line of the next 10 years, right? Because our guards, they only have 1 year left on contract. Does Elijah Vera Tucker deserve an extension? I think that's what we have to pay attention to. And I do want to caveat all of this with saying that the right tackle is a rookie, and Olu Fashanu did not have a lot of playing time last year. So almost how good is the offensive line, and also how does the offensive line develop is another important thing to pay attention to. And then another thing is the running backs. We have Breece Hall, and he is once again on a contract year. There's a lot of noise 2 years ago about how you should never extend a running back, and then the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Saquon Barkley absolutely dominated, and now it's like, oh, we have to pay running backs. And I think both are extremes, right? And I think we need to pay attention and do it on a case-by-case basis. Is Breece Hall good? Is he not going to get injured? Then maybe we should extend him. But we also have Braylon Allen, who's right behind him. He's on a rookie deal still, and all the noise is he's actually really good too. So maybe we don't extend Breece Hall, we keep Braylon Allen, and we can invest that money somewhere else into the team. And I don't know what the right answer is, right? I love Breece Hall. He's a homegrown guy, so I would be sad to see him go, but is it the smart move to let him go? 2 years ago, everyone said yes. This year, since all the running backs are doing good again, people are like, no, please extend him. And I think we just need to see what Breece Hall does and how he plays. And honestly, those are the only things I'm really looking out for. How is the head coach? Is he making smart decisions? Is our offensive line developing correctly? And who should be our running back one going forward? Should we invest all this money into Breece Hall or just let Braylon Allen take over it under a rookie contract? and that's not a lot of stuff to look forward to and really analyze. But like I said, this is a calm year. We don't really need to pay attention to a whole lot, including the win-loss record. Obviously, it'd be nice to win a bunch of games and make the playoffs. But if we don't, okay, that's fine. Let me know down in the comments below what you think we need to pay attention to for the New York Jets. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.